More than a few years ago now, I was talking to this man and he told me, I just want to let you know I got arrested for standing for the truth of God this past weekend. I said, really? You spent the night in jail because you stood for the gospel? And he said, yes. I said, well, tell me what you did. You know, when somebody says something like that, I want to know, what did you really do? He said, well, there were about 10 of us and we got together and we were protesting this abortion clinic. And so they threw us in jail. He says, I got arrested for Jesus. And I said, no, you got arrested for blocking the entrance to a legal place of business. He was shocked that the pastor would say that. I said, look, you weren't standing for the truth. And he said, well, what about that passage in Acts 3 and 4 where Peter stood up before the council and said, we ought to obey God rather than man? I said, my friend, once again, you're taking it out of context. It's true. We are supposed to be standing for the truth, especially in troubled times. A lot of people don't even know what the truth is. But sometimes we as followers of Jesus confuse what the truth is too. We will often elevate our personal preferences and convictions to a place of doctrine. So what is the truth that we really should be standing for? We're actually going to be looking at that this coming Sunday, June the 4th, at Community Bible Church. If you have been around for a couple of weeks, you know I started a series called Being the Church in Challenging Times. Well, this coming Sunday, June 4th, I'm continuing that series out of the book of Acts, and I'm going to be talking about standing for the truth in troubled times. Now, before you think you know what that means, make sure that you tune in online or you attend in person, because we're going to talk about what it really means. We are in troubled times, which means we have to know what the real truth is, and then we have to be willing to stand for it. The truth should be a hill for which you'll die on. Personal convictions and preferences, that's another story. I don't want you to confuse the two. So we're going to try to cut through that confusion this coming Sunday and talk about what does it really mean to stand for the truth in these troubling times. Join me this coming Sunday, June the 4th, at Community Bible Church right here in Dania Beach. We have 2 morning worship services, one at 9:45 a.m. and one at 11 o'clock a.m. If you can't join us in person, then why not tune in online over on our YouTube channel, so you can join us there at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here in Dania Beach or on our YouTube channel. If you've ever wondered what truth we're supposed to be standing for and what does it mean to really stand for the truth, the hill that you'll be willing to die on in troubled times, we'll talk about it this coming Sunday as I continue my series called Being the Church in Challenging Times. We'll see you this Sunday.